I'm sharing agenda in chat here. Welcome to Ethereum Cat Meeting 95. The first item listed here is Ethereum network upgrade. So as we know, the next planned upgrade after the merge is Shanghai. So Shanghai is the name that is given on the execution layer, execution side of the chain, and on the consensus side we have Capella. So I have added the specs to both side development. So people running nodes, EL and CL nodes may expect client updates on respective layer to be updated for their nodes. We at Ethereum Cat Herders have also created a page for Shanghai at ECH website. I would probably like to share it with the group. So we have tried to add all the EIPs which are currently listed for inclusion based on the all core developers meeting. We do expect some changes in this list. Tim Bako has started Fellowship of Ethereum Magician thread to invite participation for more EIPs, core EIPs of course, for the consideration of EIPs. So people may follow this thread to leave their comment feedback with respect to the EIPs or the proposals which are being considered for the Shanghai upgrade. I would be happy to hear more feedback, how we can update this page, how we can make this page as a place for Ethereum community to follow along with the Shanghai upgrade. We do came across one checklist that was recently prepared, so we have created issue to have that thing added. But other than that, if people have thoughts and suggestion around how we can have this page updated, please feel free to create an issue on ECH GitHub. The next item listed here is events and hackathon. DevCon has started. Today is the day one. People may follow DevCon events on Deva the Unicorn on Twitter. They are sharing what's going on. However, there is this website added to the agenda here. I have added the link here. People can follow to participate in different talks there if those are being streamed. We are expecting another event, Eat India. I'm hoping to somehow be able to contribute in organizing. I'm in conversation with the team. I hope to keep posted on the progress of it. The next item listed here is new initiative. In the last meeting, we had team of Huddle. They shared their app, decentralized app for organizing meeting. It is a Web3 version of Zoom. The team has shared a lot of documentation, and they also have created a domain specific for ECH so we can organize meetings as per our requirement. Though we haven't got a chance to go through it completely, we are in process of testing it. Hopefully in future we will try to organize one or more meetings using Huddle to maybe give it community support to this new Web3 project. Any question, comments so far? All right, moving ahead with ECH updates. Thank you. Yeah, I hope that we be able to support new projects which are coming up in Web3, and especially when they are here to by some of the contributors from Ethereum Catalyst group. So yeah, that is really nice to have. Moving ahead, next is ECH updates. We have been sharing ECH stats from past few meetings. I have added the numbers of followers on Twitter, Discord, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Happy to share that we are increasing, but not the way we would have expected. Our YouTube is full of content, good content that people can make good use of that. We do have meetings from process improvement, from cat herders, and also we share recording of meetings which are coming from the researchers, Ethereum Foundation researchers. So we do have KZZ meeting, and we do have office hours as well. So please subscribe to Ethereum Cat Herders YouTube to get notification and be able to follow what's going on in Ethereum ecosystem. The next item here is ECH website. So in the past 2 weeks, we have addressed about 6 issues here. I think only 1 or 2 were major and rest of them were minor issues. We received 2 pull requests and we tried to close all those issues. It included the latest information about the merge upgrade. We do have a card added on Ethereum Cat Herders website, and we do have updated the blogs over there. As I shared earlier, we have Shanghai upgrade page, and a community contributor shared a list of broken links on our website. Thank you for sharing that link, and we hope that all those links are fixed with this new PR for fixes. If anyone wants to add any resources to Ethereum Cat Herders website, please feel free to create a issue on our GitHub repository, and we hope to have that added. Or you can also create a pull request if you have a link there. That's all on website. On ECH engineering, in the EIP meeting, we discussed the issue of miscommunication probably. I think we were missing on the right approach, how to deal with an issue when 2 people are working on it. However, it was mentioned in the meeting that we can probably keep updating each other on the issue itself. Like if anyone is working on it, they can leave a comment that I am working on it and what is the progress can be provided there. So other people interested to follow that may be able to do it. We are joined by George today to maybe talk about Learn to Earn program. As I mentioned in the last meeting, we are very close to release it, so I would pass it on to...
Sorry.
Yes, please.
Sorry, I wasn't able to unmute myself before you started talking. I wanted to talk about the ECH EIP bot, and I talked a bit to you on Discord, and you said that there's some resources that explain the EIP bot and the automation process, and I wanted to ask the other ECH members as well if others are interested. And I was thinking of if there, I think the last meeting of people talked about having a informational platform where everybody could, all the resources related to EIP bots could be maybe on that channel, and updates could be given on that channel so everybody knows is on the same page. And I was wondering if we could use that informational platform or dedicated Discord channel, or maybe on GitHub. I'm not sure which would be the better place to have it, but just have an explanation of what the automation process is now that the merge has happened and we have some changes happening. So I was just interested in having a more detailed explanation of the current EIP bot issue.
I can share the information that is currently available with us. So for EIP bot, As of now, we are using two different bots. One is EIP bot and another one is EIPW. EIPW is basically written by Sam Wilson, and it can be found on GitHub repository. It's Ethereum/EIPW, and EIP bot is Ethereum/EIP-bot. So EIPW basically validates the initial check when there is a proposal or a pull request added to EIP repository. However, we keep trying to improve additional jobs of EIP editors with the help of EIP bot. We have a handful of open issues there where we are discussing what can be improved and how we can automate the process even more over there. For example, we are discussing about automating the process of providing EIP number to a proposal. So the current process is an editor generally provides a number which is there with respect to the pull request. But we are trying to automate this process and may be able to done with help of bot, so we avoid any kind of conflict. The bot may be able to distinguish between if there was squatting or anything done in order to grab a good number kind of thing, and there would be a process in place to automate it. So that are the kind of thing that we are trying to answer with the help of EIP bot. The process with respect to the merge upgrade will probably, if at all it will change, then it will probably be changing only for core EIPs. Tim Beko has initiated a thread of different proposals. There are two proposals on table right now, in which he has mentioned what is the proposal to change the core EIP process, but that is only for core. However, we do not expect any changes with respect to any other category or type of the proposal. This is not written in stone as of now. We are still continuing discussion. In DevCon, probably we will be having some discussion around the new process as per my information. So we are hoping to have this outcome from the DevCon session to be discussed in upcoming EIP meeting and probably in the All Core Dev meeting. I hope that I tried to answer your question on higher level, but if I still missed answering any of those, please feel free to let me know.
Yeah, I mean, because all this information comes from so many different sources, that's why I wanted to know if, in case other people are also interested, like if I could write something that kind of just does a summary of what's happening like every month, or because there's so many changes happening. So, like basically what you just said, but explain in a more simple manner for people who don't know as much about the EIP process can understand.
Yeah, that would definitely be helpful if you would like to write about it, because I myself am not very clear on what we can expect in future. But I can suggest people who want to follow may be able to join the EIP IP meeting, and we expect some other improvements there. However, I'm trying to share a link here in the chat. It is from a recent talk on Mainnet NYC, in which I have tried to provide an overview of the proposal and also have added links to the discussion thread where people can participate and share their thoughts about the upcoming new processes.
Thanks, I'll check it out.
Thank you. But if you would like to document anything, I think the best place to discuss about EIP related process or bot or anything related to EIP would be EIP editors channel on Ethereum Cat Herders.
But the problem I feel like, because that's mostly for EIP editing, and I don't want to clutter that channel with like just EIP bot explanation related issues, because everybody on that channel pretty much understands the process, and they're so I was wondering if we could have a separate channel for just EIP bot related stuff.
But EIP bot are specially for EIP editing, right? So,
True. So yeah, I was wondering what to do about that, because at the same time the EIP editing channel is mostly to discuss higher level issues related to that.
maybe creating a thread for any particular discussion. How about that in the same channel? Because if we create multiple channel for one topic, it may flood a lot of channels and people may get confused like where to go. So how about creating thread there for EIP bot related discussion?
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. So let me know if you have issues with any permission. Though you are a contributor, you should be able to start a new thread. But in case of any issues with the Discord permission, feel free to let me know.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing thoughts on that. I think EIP process is something that cat herders are heavily engaged with. Having a documentation around how does it work will be helpful, though we are trying to share this information with multiple presentations, events, and talks. So that is there, but having more will not hurt. Thank you so much, Shubhangi, for that. Yeah, with that, probably we can move on to the next topic on ECH engineering, which is about learn to earn. So I would invite Josh to provide the latest update and where we are.
Yeah. Hi. So basically the learn to earn is ready. We already have the subdomain there, so I think that was shared last week. You guys, I think that was also announced like not last week, 2 weeks ago. And if you guys had the chance to try it out at all and get some feedback, that was much appreciated. And now we're planning to actually publicly launch, and there'll be a blog post that comes out hopefully later today. It's already ready, so it just needs to be published. And yeah, I'm pretty much excited about it. Pooja, do you have anything you want to add to it?
I think you have pretty much covered it. So we are launching this app with four quizzes, and we hope to add more quizzes. So anyone from the community, if they are interested in documenting more quizzes for us, please feel free to reach out to us. And we, as Josh mentioned, we have added a feedback form for you in the app itself, and you can also find the link in the blog post that we would be sharing later today, where we hope to collect your initial feedback about the app. And also if you are interested in learning about a particular protocol, EIP, or something, do let us know, and we will hope to have quizzes built around that.
Oh, and also if you want to contribute to the project as well, like you're interested, just message me or Pooja in Discord, and we would love to have more contributors, especially more devs. So
That's right. Yeah. I have shared the link to the last meeting notes which we had yesterday. And yes, this is a community project. Please show up if you have different thoughts or if you have improvement suggestion. And after all, we need to have this app to be maintained for a long term. So yeah, feel free to reach us and share your feedback with us. Thank you, George, for that update. Yeah, anyone has any question, comment on the app? All right, anyway, we have a feedback form. We hope to collect more on that form. Moving on, ECH operations. We are working on YouTube backup. I do not see ZK on the call today, but I hope the file here, the HackMD here, must be up to date with whatever has been added on the lens tube so far. We are growing followers on LensTube as well. For people who may not be aware of this backup that cat herders are doing, currently we are taking the backup on Arweave, and we are also having it added to LensTube for people to follow other than YouTube. So either way, we just want information to be shared with the community, whatever works best for you. Want to have it in the decentralized world, we have LensTube and Arweave, and if we want to follow it on YouTube, you are always welcome. ECH podcast, we do have plans, so we are hoping to have a few upcoming ECH podcast episodes. The audio version of the talk that we are recording on Peep and E. We have a next Peep meeting planned for tomorrow, I believe, and the EIP number is, I'm just trying to open the link. The EIP is 5496 multi-privilege management NFT extension. So please feel free to join us. All the information will be provided on Ethereum Cat Herders general channel on Discord. And if you have a question around the implementation of the proposal, this proposal is currently in the review status, and we are hoping for this proposal to be moving towards last call very soon. So if you have question, comment, concern with this proposal, join us at 18:30 UTC tomorrow on October 12th for a discussion with the EIP author. There are more proposals lined up. We have added the link in the agenda for the calendar for upcoming meeting. So in this month, we are expecting another EIP 5606 Multiverse NFT with Gaurang. And we would be having an introduction to a consensus layer client, Grandine, with Solius on October 26th. So please check out the list, and if you are interested in any particular talk, join us. The next one is Get POAP for EIP authors ACD meeting CL and the merged. For the merged, Get POAP team has already opened the issuance of Get POAP for people who may have participated in the merge or may have contributed in the merge upgrade. The team is currently working on allocating Get POAP to EIP authors based on their contribution, authors who are listed for final EIPs. Panda Peep from our team has been working with the Get POAP team on issuance of this, though there were a few concerns raised in EIP meeting last week. I have shared those with the team, and we hope to have the team available in the next meeting to maybe able to answer or respond to EIP editors' questions over there. We do have like a meeting, CL and ACD meeting on break for some weeks, so that discussion is on shelf for now. Coming to EIPS Insight, in the month of October, we have 3 new EIPs added as draft. 2 new EIP moved from draft to review status. However, there was one EIP which was in the last call has been reverted back to the draft status, and the number is EIP 4834 hierarchical domain. So if you have any more comments for the improvement of this proposal, feel free to add to the discussion link added to the EIP. We have seen a few changes, some improvement have been made on the EIP 1 site, and the website has been added with Matt Jacks. One kind of sad part on our end, a live client who has been an active editor on EIP and ERC side has now uh, considered to be contributing on core EIPs only due to bandwidth issue. However, we have seen a few new contributors who have been reviewing the proposals, and we hope to have people on board as ERC editor too. For the latest update, check out the link added in the agenda for EIPS Insight for the month of October. Next is meeting notes. So far we have meeting notes for oh, that's strange, because we didn't have any all core dev meeting or consensus layer meeting in the past week. We have notes from the previous meeting only. For EIP IP meeting 66, we are expecting the notes by later today. Again, a reminder to all people who are contributing in documenting notes. We expect the notes to be done in 3 days, 72 hours. Only in special cases when meeting is longer than scheduled, you have the flexibility to submit it by 5 days. Please try to finish up with the notes within the defined timeline. And I'm also hoping to invite a few new contributors to be able to join the team and may be able to contribute in documenting notes. We do have bounty for documenting notes, so please feel free to reach us on Cathoder's Discord. I'll be happy to answer any questions related to that. And talking about notes, I know today's notes are with Shubhangi. Shubhangi, if you do not mind, there was this new guy who reached out to maybe able to contribute with documenting notes. I would like to maybe give him an opportunity. Is it if it is okay for you to maybe allocate you to for the next meeting? Or maybe I can take this thing in the channel notes channel, so I will be able to clarify it better over there. But people who are interested in documenting notes, please feel free to reach out. We are looking for more people, especially for core dev and consensus layer meeting. We are in short for people to document notes. Join us. On other community meetings, we are having EIP editing officer. Recording for meeting 3 is added here in the agenda. We do have a KGZ ceremony breakout room recording available. I think it is for meeting 9. I don't know why it is showing 8, but anyway, we have the recording for all the meetings so far. From the action items coming up from the last meeting, I am trying to quickly take a look here. Thank you for notes, Shubhangi. I have left a few comments, minor comments, just about the formatting and updating the README. If you can update the pull request, we can merge it ASAP. And looking into the action item, ECH may try Huddle 1 in future. We are still in discussion with the team. We hope to bring it one day. ECH will create a dedicated Discord channel to discuss funding option. We have started a thread for discussing funding option on general ECH Cat Herders Discord general channel. So check out and leave your comments if you have thoughts there. ECH will create a dedicated Discord channel to discuss POS related issue. That is a good point. We haven't started it yet. We can probably start a new channel to have POS related discussion there. ECH website may have Shanghai page. We did complete the Shanghai page. However, we are looking for more resources around proposals. If you are aware of it, feel free to share the link and we'll be able to add it on the Shanghai page. Pooja will look into creating information and sharing platform for EIP editors and the ECH engineering team to discuss who is working on what. We did discuss this part in the EIP AP meeting and we hope to continue discussion on the EIP bot issues or respective issues for whatever it is related to. So that's all on the meeting side that we have for today. If anyone would like to bring anything new for discussion, please feel free to share with us. With this being the last quarter of the year, I hope that we should come up with some new plans for 2023. So if anyone has any suggestion where cat herders can be helpful, um, please share with us. We are looking for some new thoughts, ideas which can be implemented in the upcoming year. We will try to have people around and maybe try to collect some budget if needed for those new tasks and activities. So come up with new thoughts and ideas that you think cat herders can be helpful for supporting Ethereum protocol. Thank you everyone for joining today. I hope to see you in 2 weeks. Have a good one, everyone.